What is going on, guys? It is time to try out this lovely VLAD deck. I've been making a little bit of edits to it here and there. It has Blaze Edge to do 1 damage to anything that can offset some of these lovely Crimson followers. Now, I'm not running every Crimson unit. I'm thinking it's just these two, if I'm not mistaken. And they also have some Freljord in there that kind of work well with it. This card is in here. This is pretty much a Mega Mawai's list, but it's just slightly altered a little bit. Flash freeze just in case something gets a little sticky. I kind of feel like taking it out though, maybe to have more ping support from my followers, or just put another follower in there in general. Might, because you'll see that our minions get pretty big, especially this guy. And if we can get some more take the hearts, actually thinking about running 3 Brahms, just because if he's out and I draw into him, I really like his spell, which is take heart. It's just Brahms version of it, +3/+3 for a damaged person. And then of course everything kind of revolves around VLAD. This helps us draw. It's kind of situational, but the situation happens more than you think. So that's pretty much it. Let's go into some matches. We're currently gold 3, I think that is. So the deck's been doing pretty well. It catches a lot of people off guard. I'm trying to think of other decks to play. I kind of want to make the Yasuo deck just because it's Yasuo. Or improve on my Jinx. I think Jinx, I need Draven. I saw the Draven, the Teemo, not Teemo aspect of it, but when you run cards that generate other cards that you don't mind, and I'm gonna lose. What is this? What is this nonsense? Hopefully he doesn't have a strong start. I think this deck really does well against people that, don't do too well. This is not as good with this. I'm gonna bounce this back for now, and I'm gonna bounce this back. I kind of like to get Braum early, and hopefully we draw into something. Drawing into this guy is pretty good, because then we can blood for blood him. We're gonna be saving up mana also, because we don't have anything to play early. I could also play Braum and then use this on Braum, so he always has +2. Omen Hawk coming out like a boss. All right, but I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid to take a stand. All right. And we got this 1 damage to anything. I could take. I'm not using that on that. I'd rather use it on my own units. Okay, he's just sitting up. We're gonna save that. That's 3 damage. That's fine. Aporosa. I could have used that on that to trade that. That's fine. I really don't care. All right. So next turn we're gonna play Braum just because I want to get him big and fat and get him running. This is not. We're not going against Shadow Isle, so he should not have any insta kills, anything. So I'm excited about that. We also we're floating 3 mana, so we can really do some magical stuff here. Lonely Poro creates another Poro. Sweet. It doesn't really matter which one I pick. Yeah, that should be fine. See if he has any response. I highly doubt it. I mean, he could buff it with something, but I would just trade it. I'd kill it off. It's fine. So we get that nice little trade. He's gonna play another one. Cool. We're just gonna recover. I'm gonna play the Crimson Aristocrat next turn. And we have, oh my god, we can definitely do a crazy burst. Sometimes I use it on him because he gets +3 every time he gets hit, and then he gets a really big. And if you look at his low health blockers. But I think right now the good play is to just level up Braum. Now my Braum can slowly start taking people out. Again, we have enough spell mana to defend ourselves if we need be. I can also use this transfusion to get this, and so I can play another one, which isn't that bad of an idea. Then we'd have a plus. Braum would have 4 attack every time he attacks. We are going to deny him card draw. I think. I think it's the smart play. We're gonna do 1 damage to it. It's gonna die anyway. You take one of the things. How much do you need? Okay. And then we can play it again. Down to 14. Pretty much left this low, but I don't think Ionian or Freljord have actual DPS things. I could be wrong. We are at 5 damage right now. I'm going to take. He could pass and then pass me. I'm going to take the risk. I don't think he has a 1 damage spell. I don't think Freljord and Ionian have a 1 damage spell. We're going to give him 4, so now he's going to be a really big minion to deal with. So every time we pull something, we're gonna actually, you know, be able to take something out every time, pretty much. Ooh, and transfusion, which is even better. Speaking of that, we're just gonna... He needs 4 more damage. I don't need to bring both. I mean, I could if I really wanted to. Then you can trade with this. So you can draw his little card. I really don't care. We're gonna do that. Actually, I think it's better I play a card first this time. Just because I can trigger the transfusion and then buff up something else, let him play a card that I might be a little bit better. It does suck that he got to see that. He's like, oh shit. He wants me. We're building up a pretty sizable board, and that's what's really good about this. Like this, in this. There goes Shen. So now that he's done that, he can protect Shen though. We do know that. Shen has the most HP. And I can kill Shen right now. I should pressure him actually. He has 4 mana, he's floating 4 mana. So I am gonna pressure him actually. I could wait and see if he has something, but I'm not gonna give him the chance because he might do nothing and then nothing happens. Now I'm pressuring the Shen, he has to use something. This is now 5-3, he can block this with this. But now his Shen is in trouble, he has to protect it. And knowing his deck, he should have... Oh, he don't got nothing, boy. Oh, shit, son. I got him. He saw... I know he saw me preempt the attack and then, like... maybe he thought, like... Because he wanted to just block with Shen. He was probably perfectly fine maybe blocking with Shen. But Shen doesn't have Regenerator. I don't know. Next round, we got a Zed, Shen, and Garen. We're going against Demacia and Ionia. Again, no quick kill stuff. Demacia, I do think, has some spells. We're going to definitely keep this hand. Oh, this hand is spicy. We got 1, 2, 3 right in our hand. I could bounce this if I really wanted to, but it might come in handy. So definitely gonna go first turn with this unscarred River. Oh my god, 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn 4 we can play that, and this I think only will only draw what's it called for me? Vladimir. I think the way the deck is built. We're gonna go with this, and the next turn on turn 3 we can play this, and then we'll have a ZEUZ. This is gonna turn into a 5-2. Power! Please don't drop anything that can kill me. That can kill this, because then I can't attack with it. I'll just attack with this. It's fine. That's 7 damage for threatening on the board already on turn 2. Ah, that's fine.
It's not me. It's you.
You want to trade 2 for 2? Leave the 5-2 up. Come on. So I can drop this on turn 2. I mean turn 3, or I can drop Braum. I think it's better to drop Braum because then it can actually. I already have a 5-2 on the board. I don't need to be that greedy. Then I can pull it over and then let my 5-2 bang. Let my 5-2 bang, bro. All right. And we got this to turn 4 to get the Vlad in. If I want to use him early, I don't necessarily need to. I can just, or I can just hold it into the end. That's good, so when I draw the other Vlad, it will turn into the spell, which is the transfusion. So that's really good. Getting Might here would be really good too. And that sucks. It actually means I should technically wait. And then I can Frostbite it. So let's see if he goes for the bait. I'm going to pretend like I don't have anything. And then he's going to pull it. I'm going to Frostbite it. And that's dead. Sorry about the wrongs. He could have spells that boost it, but no, he should have a spell that does too. We're gonna take that trade, and that should be able to give us 5. He could have a spell here, but again, those 2 regions. I shouldn't say races. It's racist. Ooh, 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 ooh. That's dangerous. I could actually do this and make this 8 damage hit and get another one in my hand, and then play Braum. No, I can't play Braum. I keep thinking this is a 1-point spell. It just does 1 damage. It's greedy, and I like it. I like it. I like it. Lock it in. Now, I don't know what spells he has. I really don't like. But yeah, we got that damage, boy. But you know what I'm saying. All right. Even well, we have nothing to heal it though, unfortunately. Since we did copy it, I don't feel like floating any mana because I don't have any spells in my hand. So really no purpose in me doing that. This can easily tank the shot, and then boom, it takes 2 and it gets stronger. We don't have anything else. Let's see what he does next turn. Oh, we can transfuse this and then make this for a 3 trade. Oh man, we're looking pretty spicy right now. So let's see what he does here. This does have lifesteal, so if he can somewhat protect it for a little bit. Or that. This will at least give him some HP that he's already lost. Now, I'm definitely going to play Braum on this turn. Now, how much we... 2 allies have survived damage, so we're not really that close on VLAD. So now we can easily tank this out. Braum will tank that if he has a spell. It looks like he has some boosty stuff, but he just hasn't used any of it. There we go. What do we got? +3. That makes 7, and he has the other thing. I can't really save this at all. Like I can make it 7, 2-7, but that means nothing. And plus that 7, now he's back at 19. That's good. I probably should have floated the 2 mana there, but this thing does go back to being a 4/4 afterwards. So. Now he could try to drop this in there. Like we know he has barriers now. Obviously he has Shen. You pretty much know he's dropping barriers everywhere. I don't know how I want to proceed with this. I could just attack with these 2 and threaten the transfusion. So if he tries to block with this to this, I can transfuse this, and then this will hopefully kill it, especially with these 2 cards. But like I said, he has barriers, and barriers make a lot of trading weird. I can also use the edge thing here, the Blade's Edge. Assuming that's coming with a spell. Alright, there goes the spell. So he's gonna barrier this up again. Now he's gonna be back at full health, that's fine. But we're gonna use this so we can actually trade. I could have also attacked with this, but I wanted to force him to like kind of trade into this a little bit differently. I could also use this to take that off, but that won't cause a kill, unfortunately. And then I can't play this next turn, in the same turn. So he has this and he's getting a lot of mileage out of it. We got 4 out of 6 right now. This thing again is doing a lot of work. This thing is doing work, man. Now he's pumping up something else in the hand. That's fine. This is a 13-1. Double Vlad in the hand. Now obviously Vlad would kill this. I know that if Vlad was out there and he attacked, he would kill it. What I want to do possibly is sacrifice this into that. That would be really good, but he can just attack, and then even if I chump blocked it even slightly. Okay, there goes that. I'm pretty safe to play Vlad right now. So I can still use this to take out any of his... I gotta kill one of these things. This guy is really annoying too. Anything with rally is very annoying. So now remember, now this turns into that spell too, so I can even do force those 2 to battle. You sure about that, buddy? I ain't gonna have to do this to you though, boy. That's easy. We'll do this to make it a 3-1 and then give him +2. Now he'll be a 7-7. That will kill off this guy, and then we don't have to even deal with that. That's dead. And then on top of that, he'll evolve. Yo, this is what I do, boy. And that means unless he has another spell to do 2 damage to me right now, that means he will regenerate. It'll be a 6/6 and I can actually deal with that. Now he plays this really good card if he lets it like sit in the back, but it does still have 2 health. So we're gonna get back our Vlad 6/6. We draw another Vlad, which is delicious. Now obviously if I attack with Vlad, he's gonna always think, oh, you know what? And because of that, I should have actually pinged this thing, and then it would have been able to survive. So what I want to do here is I'm gonna put this out. It's turn 8. He has 2 cards in hand. One that was buffed up by this, right? No, he buffed the Garen with that. So we know that for a fact. Alright, so... Okay. That's good. I feel like he's confident now. I like that. I'm gonna attack with everything. I have the tools to take a barrier off of this thing and kill it, possibly. The only thing I can't is if he has that other card, but he's already played 2 of them. We know he's already played 2. So the odds that that last card in his hand is the 3rd one that he put in his deck and he ran 3 is crazy. So let's hope for that now. These 2 things are going to die. Hopefully he's not paying attention to that. This is going to survive and this is going to survive. So he only really has to worry about these 3 because I messed up by pinging this instead of this. So let's see what he decides to do. He has more than enough blockers. He actually doesn't even need to block with this. He could just block with these 3. They'll die. I mean, unless he does this here. Oh no, that will die too. Oh, everything on my side would die. If he puts this here, and that, I guess there, if he wanted to. And he still has this. Okay, he doesn't understand. That's gonna die anyway. I messed up. Actually, I can make it survive. I can make it survive if I wanted to. I can make it survive. If I ping this, give this +2, then it survives. Well, no, it still dies, right? Because 1, 2, and then 3, right? Yeah. 1, 2. No, it would survive. It would survive. Can I kill this though? Give it 4. No, I can't kill that. So this thing is gonna die anyway. Yeah, so that makes it 3. So it should survive that as well. We're gonna end the turn on that. Half the damage doesn't matter though, because he's about to heal it right back up, right? Now if I can draw that one spell that does the overwhelm, is the might. If I draw that, then he's screwed. The might would make this a 20/1, and then he pretty much lose trying to block that. Now he did hold 1 card in his hand. I don't know what that card is. Still to this day, when I'm summoning, give me elusive for the round. Okay, who cares? He can't attack with this. He can only defend with it, really. Because if he attacks with it, I could just make a favorable trade in my favor. Okay, just going for the 2 damage. I respect that. I can kill it, but obviously this card is really good for taking out barriers. So we're gonna let the 2 slide. I'm surprised he doesn't have lifesteal or something to make him more pesky. All right, so round 10. So does this thing get damage? Yes, it does. That's what I like about that card. It just gains damage automatically. All right, so we're gonna play this.
Let me show you what I can do. Blood isn't a toy.
This card's annoying. Now he's gonna most likely block this with this, right? Because it's 10/8 and he still has a card in the hand. Then my Vlad dies. I have 4 attackers. Even if my Vlad dies though, like if I were to do this, Vlad dies, boom there. The other ones, everything else survives though, and he has to trade into it unless he has something else. Crappy part about it is that he heals 10 though. I could bluff it, but I'm not gonna risk the bluff. I can't risk the bluff. I don't have anything to protect myself. Oh, we're drawing these. This card is the bane of my existence. A 3-play, and he can play another one too. If you play another one, it's automatically what you can see. So he's literally +8 right now. Oh no. I want to trade these two. That would be a very favorable trade for me. Like, he can't attack because I can easily kill this with this. Okay. Unless he has something to ping it. But like I said, if this is a barrier thing, then I don't really care. Okay, we'll just do this. I'm assuming he has a barrier, but he doesn't know that we have a way to take that out. The only way you do that is if you have a barrier. You can't fake bluffs here. Oh no! I didn't think of that card.
Oh my God! Just like that! That is some serious power! Wow!
I lost literally to this one card. That's already 24 minutes. I think that's good enough. I think you guys saw a good gist of the deck. I don't want to make a super duper long video on it. Like you saw, it was good. I got screwed over there at the end. Even if I would have drew the card I was talking about, that's actually not, if I would have drew this at least for some card draw, or even this, so I could have traded at one point and then made Vlad stronger. He took out my Brahms before I can really get it out there, and I just bricked by drawing 2 Blaze Edges. He had 2 ripostes. He could have had the prismatic barrier. He also could have ran this because he had a lot of he was floating a lot of mana at times. Even something like this, he could have had. This is a problem. This late game terrifying thing. But you know, I guess I was too afraid. I should have just made a more aggressive play. Let me know what you guys would have did in the comment section below. But that's gonna be it for me. I'm still gonna work on this deck. Oh wait, I just got a complaint on one of my other videos that I didn't do a deck code. There it is, nice and small. I'm just kidding. I'm gonna put this in the description. Nice and small so you can't see it. I'm gonna put this in the description so you guys can copy it, and then you guys will be able to Vlad it up if you have the proper cards. As you can see, it's running pretty much 5 champions, which is 2 Brahms and 3 Vladimirs. I think it's not really that crazy to make. I think a lot of the other cards are not like epics, or not too many of them are epics or something like that. It's relatively nice to make. Next deck that I'm thinking about working on, I think I'm just gonna go deep. I'm gonna go deep for Yasuo. I think I'm gonna do Yasuo with like the buffing, like the hand buff, deck buff thing. So when he comes out, he's just already a beast, and then run all the stuns and things of that nature. I think that might work out pretty good. Let me know what you guys think. Anyway, I'm out. As you guys know, every day at the casino is your lucky day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.